Hello Pisces, and welcome to your March 2023 astrology forecast. Now this video is for Sun, Moon or Rising Pisces. Your sun sign is what you're aware of. Your moon sign is more subjective, and your rising sign is your physical and external world. Now if you would like to book a reading, there will be a link down below for you to book a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. March is an exciting month, okay? All planets are still direct, but planets will be shifting signs, and big planets, like for instance, Saturn will be moving into your sign, Pisces. Big, right? It hasn't been in your sign plus minus 30 years ago. So now Saturn's back into Pisces, and it'll stay there for 3 years. Pluto will also be changing signs. Pluto was in Capricorn since 2008. And now Pluto in the month of March will be moving into the sign of Aquarius, okay? Where it'll stay for 3 months of 2003, then it'll move back into Capricorn after those 3 months, and then in 2024 Pluto will stay in Aquarius for 20 years. Big stuff happening. Now when we're on the verge of feeling all these changes, Pisces, we can feel it, especially you Pisces, who is someone who is very in tune to the energies around them. So you'll be able to feel these changes coming to you. So be gentle with yourself, because as human beings on the physical plane, when these changes come about, we become restless, anxious, and like, what's happening? But know that the energy will settle, and we will grow into the flow of being accepting of the changes as we become accustomed to them. On the 2nd of March, we have Mercury in your sign. This is great for you to communicate about anything. Communicate about how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Communicate and think about your goals. This is all about you. So what do you want? What's important to you? What are your goals? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Mercury has you thinking and communicating and expressing this. So definitely go after those things. Think, brainstorm. Mercury loves to brainstorm. Mercury loves to have you thinking and expressing yourself. Now, expressing yourself about yourself. What are your needs? You might need to express that to others. What is important to you? You might need to express that. You need to write it down, your goals, and plan for them. So that's Mercury. Mercury also gives you information that you need in order to acquire what it is that you want to acquire. Now, on the 7th, the full moon will be in your 7th house. Time for you to bring closure and completion to any relationships. Any relationships that are creating any havoc within your life, draining you of your energy, not willing to grow or change, you will close the door on. Relationships that are willing to and be open to change will grow and transform. That's the thing about full moons. They bring things to a peak for us to see under the full moon light what needs to change. And there can be sometimes conflict will arise, but that conflict is to show you what needs to change. Once that happens, you can then take it from there. Okay, will this relationship, as I express myself, because Mercury will still be in your sign, about what your needs are, will it grow and change, or will there be nothing? Like, it's not changing at all. Closure will happen, and full moons likes to end things. Now remember, it's not only about your romantic relationships. This can be a work relationship, a friend relationship. 7th house rules one-on-one relationships. Most times we feel the most of the impact within our personal love relationships, but 7th house is anyone I talk to one-on-one, between me and you. What is unbalanced here, and how can I restore the balance between this relationship? And is the relationship willing to go through that change or shift in order to withstand the test of time? Now on the 7th, we have Saturn entering into your sign, where it will stay for 3 years. Saturn is about rules, restriction, structure, planning, hard work, discipline in your sign, your 1st house. This is where you'll be working very hard, Pisces, on what is important to you. Any goals or dreams that you have that are wafty, like just, not real, just a fantasy, just wishful thinking, Saturn will come in and be like, this ain't real. Saturn doesn't care about potential. Saturn cares about what is realistic and real and what can be worked on. Saturn will show you what is real within your life. And you'll be very disciplined to work towards those things. So if you're in a relationship and it isn't real, Saturn will show you that, right? It don't like fantasy. And this can be hard for Pisces, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which gives into fantasy and dreams. It's where we manifest, it's where we surrender. But Saturn is coming into Pisces, and it's going to make us all collectively look at our dreams versus reality, and how can we work towards what we want to create within our lives through structure, discipline, and hard work. If you've been procrastinating, if you've been putting things off, if you've been like, maybe this relationship will get better, I'll just stay. Or maybe I will get better at this job, I should just stay. Saturn comes in and says, no more. It's time to get serious and work hard. And you're going to feel that energy more than anyone else. This will be a time where you might not be interacting so much with people. You'll be focusing on your hard work, discipline, and getting what you want. And you will be rewarded after 3 years, and even along the process of the 3 years, if you're willing to put in the work and effort. It is a time where you need to be serious about the things that you want when it comes to your life, your health, your job, your career, your goals, your relationships, and not just love, any kind of relationship. Saturn likes to put boundaries and restrictions. If that relationship is a distraction and not committed, right? And every relationship needs to have commitment in order for it to work, just so you know. Every single relationship, even if it's a friendship, it needs to be commitment. There's not a one-sided thing. Saturn is coming in to restrict those things, and it'll be a good thing because it gives you a serious look at things, and I think it grounds you into making the changes to create stability. Saturn creates long-term success, lasting success. It takes Saturn plus minus 30 years to re-enter a sign. So Saturn was in your sign plus minus 30 years ago. So Saturn is about long-haul commitment and success that lasts the test of time. And that is what it is doing for you. So it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's grueling. Yes, it can be karmic, and it will show you, okay, this is not good for you and why. But it will definitely teach you, because Saturn loves to teach. But it's not the gentle kind of teacher. It's not your Jupiter teacher. It is Saturn. It's stern. Okay, so that's the energy of it. On the 16th, Venus will enter into your third house. This is great for your words. You can speak lovely, right? Venus is about love and luxury and pleasure, and also finances. So if you want to, you'll be thinking about your finance, but in a loving, gentle way. You'll be thinking about communicating about these things. It gives a sweetness to your words and those you are communicating for the next couple of weeks. And that's good. So if you are single, you can communicate and woo someone with your words. And if you are in an existing relationship, you can create harmony and peace through your words, because they appear to be sweeter at this time. Or if you even want to apply for a job, or you want to put some proposal out there, or you need to give a speech, your words will come off a lot sweeter at this time. That's important. On the 19th, and not just words that you write, text messages, emails, everything is sweeter. Venus does that. On the 19th, Mercury will be moving into your second house, 20th, Sun in the second house, 21st, new moon in the second house. Money coming in will be coming to you. Mercury will have you communicating about your money, writing about it, texting about it, receiving information about it. You'll be thinking about your money. You'll be thinking about your skills and talents and which ways it can bring you more opportunities. Great for resumes, especially with Mercury there. Sun brings you those opportunities. New moon, new beginning opportunities to your finances. That can be a very financially successful time for you. So be aware of that. You'll be thinking about it, expressing it, writing it, proposals, things you need to put out into the world to boost your income. Don't be afraid. You want that promotion? Put yourself out there. This is the time to apply. Don't be afraid. What's the worst can happen? That it doesn't go through? And so what? At least you tried. And that means that you have the opportunity to get it. But this energy shows that you'll be very successful if you don't have anything else in your chart that's restricting you. But it shows that you'll be very successful at your finances. And the new moon is giving you new opportunities, a new job, a new career position, a place of authority that boosts your income as well. Your skills and talents also reward you. Think of your skills and talents, develop them, and reach out for those opportunities. On the 23rd, Pluto will be moving into your 12th house for 3 months of 2023. Okay, so Pluto will be in your 12th house for 3 months. It's a taster. Next year, Pluto will move into this third house for 20 years. So Pluto is asking you in the 12th house to look at what needs to come to an end. This is a time of transformation to what needs to come to an end in your life. The 12th house is about isolation, letting go, right? Long-term past hurts, things from the past. And Pluto comes to bring it all to the surface. Hidden enemies is the 12th house. Pluto is about secrets and hidden stuff coming to light. Everything is coming to light for you, Pisces. And when things come to light, when secrets come to light in these next 3 months, especially in the next 20 years from next year onwards, it is giving you the opportunity to become empowered. It is the truth that sets you free, and not just the truth that you hide from yourself about your fears and doubts and insecurities. It's the truth that maybe other people are hiding from you. You are able to see these things clearly. You are able to put an end. 12th house is about closure and putting things to an end. It is the house that's ruled by you, Pisces, where things come to an end, where you're no longer wanting to be a part of unhealthy, toxic behavior from yourself or other people. You're putting an end to anything that is taking away from your energy. 12th house also sometimes rules escapism, and Pluto wants to put an end to it. How Pluto does that is sometimes makes things a bit more in your face. Okay, it might make it more in your face, especially Pluto. Pluto is the planet lord of the underworld in mythology, and it's a planet of death and rebirth, which allows for a transformation. So something needs to come to an end for something new to be born. And that's what this is showing you. What you let go of, the emotions, the baggage, the pain, the suffering, the things that people have done to you, Pisces. When you release those things, you can become empowered with Pluto. And that's the gift of Pluto. Through the transformation, you will rise like the phoenix once again. On the 25th, we have Mars entering into the 12th house, and this is great for romance, creative projects. If you're an entrepreneur, you can take action and feel motivated about the things you want to create within your life, and you can definitely go out and do those things. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe and comment down below how you feel about the month of March.